Today's Maria Shakil had a conversation with India AI Mission CEO Abhishek Singh about the AI Summit, and this is taking place in the national capital. Take a look.
Close to 90% of the AI patents originate in the United States, Europe, and China. Is India then sending a message that the global south will chart its own course and will democratize AI through this summit?
See, I would not see it that way. What I would see is that India is showing what it is capable of. After all the patents that are created in the United States, many of it is contributed by people of Indian origin, people who have studied in India. India's talent has been part of that. So all the big companies, they do have their global capability centers in India. In fact, if you look at, say, Google DeepMind, they have a very strong center in Bangalore, which has contributed to the development of Gemini and other products which are there. If you look at OpenAI, or if you look at Microsoft, lots of Indian engineers have contributed to that. What we are saying is that, yes, there is an opportunity for Indian companies, there is opportunity for Indian IT industry, there is an opportunity for Indian startups, where because the talent is there, if you make the right investments, India will also be able to play a role in the development of AI, in the deployment of AI, in building use cases, and ensuring that ultimately investors also invest in Indian minds and Indian companies so that IP gets created in India.
So, Mr. Singh, can India then build world-class AI without relying on foreign chips, models, and cloud infrastructure? And will this Delhi summit help open the way to a richer and perhaps more inclusive AI ecosystem?
That is what is the intention. What we need to show is that while we do work with the global big tech companies, we do work with frontier AI labs, but the presence of Indian companies like Sarvam, who has built a foundation model which is performing very well on all benchmarks as compared to other frontier labs. The capability is there today. There is one Sarvam, tomorrow there will be 6 such Sarvams. And if we keep on investing, if we keep on supporting Indian IT industry, Indian IT startups, Indian engineers, we will be able to compete with the best in the world. And the way Indian technology is developed, as we've seen in the example of digital public infrastructure, that it is not only developed for India, but it's developed for the global community. We do share with the global south. The global south looks at India with trust. So that is what we are trying to position ourselves to.
You know, one may also ask that will summits of this nature in future be more about clones? And is artificial intelligence going to be at the cost of human jobs or perhaps opportunities?
Not at all. In fact, every technology, when it has evolved, it has led to some jobs, of course, getting impacted, becoming obsolete, but many new opportunities coming in. So whether it was the internet or whether it's the automobiles, every technology has led to creation of new jobs. So AI will also create new jobs, whether it's in the field of data science, data analytics, or agentic AI, or edge AI, or physical AI. This whole thing about building AI transformational services. So the opportunity of India is that given our technology prowess, given our talent prowess, that we can play a big role in building AI transformational services for not only India, but for the whole world. So that's what we are looking at. Then the jobs which will be created, it will require, it's not that it will automatically come to us. We'll need to invest a lot in skilling. We'll need to invest a lot in reskilling. We'll need to provide opportunities to Indian youth who can acquire these skills and who can be at the forefront. Let's see, for example, robotics. Robotics in India, maybe because of the large population, we don't need robots. But there are countries in the West who are looking at robots and assessment. But can India become a manufacturing base for robots? And if that becomes, and if without pushed by the government on manufacturing sector, if we're able to occupy a piece of that cake, it will mean a lot for our economy and for creation of jobs.
Top tech honchos have started arriving in India, and perhaps over the next few days, there'll be interesting conversations with regards to privacy, deepfakes. Do you think regulation is one idea which will be certainly dominating this entire space, sir?
See, at every such conference, when we look at the opportunities, we also look at the risks. And in fact, the genesis of the AI summit started in 23. At that time, it was the prime issue of our safety and security. While we have moved on from what we were at Bletchley Park, and we are looking at other dimensions about the potential, about the opportunity, about what it can do to transform lives and impact people. But it's not that the discussions about safety and security have diminished. Those remain on the agenda. The issues of risk, the issues of deepfakes, the issues of labeling AI generated content, the issues of reducing harm that can be caused by AI. They also will be discussed at the summit. We are getting the best of the experts from across the world